Get this. Drake says I have bad luck.
I say Josh has bad luck. You know why?
I do not have bad luck.
Because he has bad luck.
Anytime something terrible happens to me, it's because of Drake.
But Josh blames all his problems on me.
Like, why did I get food poisoning? Drake forgot to refrigerate the clams.
And he gives me no credit for the nice stuff I do for him.
Why do I have foot burns? Drake accidentally set my socks on fire.
Like his desk lamp. It was flickering, right? So I fixed the switch.
Well, better get started on my homework. Oh.
I just think Josh needs to appreciate me a little more, you know? Because if you ask me, his life is way more fun when I'm around. I'm not asking for like a pat on the back every day, but, you know, I just think he could give me a little more credit now and then, you know? I mean, come on. I like juice.
So, me and Drake have this great Aunt Catherine.
Have you ever met my great Aunt Catherine? No? Well, hey, lucky you.
She's almost 90 years old.
She's like 90,000 years old.
She's not nice.
She is mean. Mean to the bone.
Something's not right about Aunt Catherine.
She collects hair from people she doesn't even know well.
Oh, and get this.
Aunt Catherine's getting married.
I mean, who wants to get married at 89 years old?
You know, Josh and I disagree on a lot of stuff, but I bet he hates Aunt Catherine just as much as I do.
I wonder if Drake hates Aunt Catherine as much as I do. Do you?
Totally. You know what?
You know what?
I've been noticing.
There's a pattern in my life.
Whenever Josh gets me involved in something,
Every time Drake drags me into one of his little adventures,
things go bad. Bad.
Oh, bad.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm talking about?
You do?
Oh, you do?
Well, okay.
Then I guess I've made my point.
I mean,
You know, it's just that,
I was gonna tell you a little story.
well, I had some examples.
About Josh, you know, being annoying. And
Drake and his irritating ways.
But if you already get it,
But since you already know what I mean,
I guess I'm done.
enjoy the program.
Isn't it great when things turn out different than you plan?
Don't you hate it when things don't go the way you plan? Like last Tuesday.
Me and Josh really wanted to see this movie, but first we had to go to the dentist.
Drake and I were gonna catch a movie after we got our teeth cleaned.
But the dentist tells me his 17-year-old niece is in town.
But the dentist told me my gums were inflamed.
And his niece is like crazy hot.
Inflamed and pussy!
So the dentist says to me, "We'll clean your teeth another day. Here's $200. Go show my niece a good time."
So the dentist takes a sharp metal thing with a hook and just starts digging into my gums.
So I take her to this Mexican place.
And then he sneezes and accidentally pokes a hole right through my tongue. Look at this.
And the waiter messed up my lunch order, so he gave me 6 burritos, no charge.
All I wanted was to see a nice movie.
I just thought I was gonna catch a movie, but instead,
But instead,
I end up with a hot girl, $200, and a half dozen free burritos.
I spent 3 hours having a sneezy dentist sew up my tongue hole.
Yeah, things don't always turn out like you plan.
Things don't always turn out how you plan. Oh man, Drake and I have this huge chemistry test tomorrow morning.
Me and Josh have this insanely important chemistry test tomorrow.
So I've been studying all night, every night for a week.
So I've been playing lots of ping pong.
Our teacher, Mr. Rowland, is really tough. I mean, if you're even 1 minute late to his class, he's not gonna let... Hello?
Come upstairs and play ping pong with me.
No. All right, I'm studying, and you should be too.
So ping pong?
No! Anyway, I've come up with a great way to remember the atomic weight of the elements. See what I do? Yeah, what?
Where are you?
Downstairs.
You said you were gonna come up and play ping pong.
I said no such thing.
So what, you coming up?
No, I'm studying.
Okay, I get first serve.
What is wrong with you? I mean, I do pretty well in chemistry, you know, but it's not like my strongest subject, and this test tomorrow counts for a huge percentage of our grade. Will you quit calling me?
Ping pong time!
No!
Come on!
I get the good paddle.
You get the bad one.
Be right up. Why do people at school always gossip and spread rumors?
A couple weeks ago, I was bored at school, so I started telling people stuff about Josh.
This story started going around that I eat squirrels.
I told everyone Josh was on this new squirrel diet.
And then the rumors got even worse.
Then, I made up worse stuff.
Somehow, people got the idea that after I eat the squirrels, I use their fur to make my own underwear.
It was all lies.
Oh, the new rumor about me, and I don't get this one at all. It said I have an extra toe growing out of my belly button.
People will believe anything.
For crying out loud, my belly button is toeless. You can ask my swim coach, he's seen it.
Rumors are fun.
It's so untrue. In life, no matter how hard you try to do the right thing, sometimes you just mess up.
Hey, let's face it. Half the fun of being a teenager is screwing stuff up.
Like this one time after I used Dad's car, I forgot to set the parking brake.
Like one time, I borrowed Dad's car after Josh used it.
It was weird, because I was like so sure I set that parking brake.
Luckily, Josh didn't know I used the car after he did.
Anyway, it ends up rolling down our street and crashes into our neighbor's mailbox. This is fudge.
So the car rolls down the street and just takes out this old lady's mailbox.
It was horrible.
It was kind of cool.
But I went straight to Mom and Dad and told them it was my fault.
Hey, I would have confessed, but I had a date with Samantha Bush that weekend, and I was not gonna risk getting grounded.
I didn't have enough money to fix Mrs. Futch's mailbox, so she made me do chores to pay for it.
Samantha Bush is such a good kisser.
I had to mow her lawn, and she even made me wash her hair.
She had such long, soft, blonde hair.
Her scalp had sores on it.
Yeah, I like that Samantha Bush.
I hate that Mrs. Futch. Drake. He just thinks he can beat me at everything.
I can pretty much beat Josh at everything. Like today.
Like today.
I told Josh that I could drink way more cups of coffee than he can.
If Drake said he could drink way more cups of coffee than me, he said that. Oh, yeah, that's what he said. He said it.
That makes 26.
26 down. Come on.
The only bummer about drinking too much coffee is it makes you feel all hyper and jittery.
You know, the only downside of drinking too much coffee is that it makes you feel all hyper jittery, hyper jittery, hyper jittery, hyper jittery.
But Josh never said I couldn't drink decaf.